Hey guys, what's up? It's a beautiful fall day in Colorado. Most of the leaves are off the trees and everyone has pumpkins on their front doorstep to celebrate the season. Lauren loves doing the decorating. You can see in our living room here we have some pumpkins there too. And look, our living room is finally done. You may remember that a couple months ago we had a pipe burst in this wall, and so we had to rip out the floor, take the furniture away and all that, repaint the baseboards and put in the trim here. But we're all done, and it feels really nice to have a complete living room again. And since we have a complete living room, Lauren and I have had more time to relax at night and do fun things again instead of working on the house. So one thing that we've done is we play a lot of backgammon. We think it is our favorite game, our favorite two-person game. It's a perfect mixture of skill and luck. If you've never tried it, you really should. And another thing I've been doing is reading aloud to Lauren from this book at night. We just, instead of watching the TV, we'll just turn the lamp on here and I'll read a short story out loud. And it's nice because, you know, there'll be 5 to 15 pages and the story is over after that. Like, we're not remembering a big plot or anything. It's a perfect amount of time, perfect length each night. I'm going to see if I can set my tripod here because I noticed a couple things in the book that I thought might be interesting to talk about. Let's see. Oh, this story, The Lottery, is coming up. You guys should read that one. It's awesome. All these marks in here are from my dad, actually. This is my dad's book from the 1950s or 1960s. First of all, let's see. I was reading this short story, A.V. Later, and I just noticed something interesting. At the bottom of this page, I was reading, and I'll read out loud to you here. I became merely sorry for him that he had not received a letter which might perhaps have comforted him. In touch with Cutlets, I felt how sorely he had needed comfort, and anon, by the big, bright... You see that? So, by the big, bright... And an English speaker is wondering, what's it going to be? Is it going to be a window? Is it going to be, I don't know, a room? You have to turn the page to get to the noun. And so that's just an interesting feature of English where I didn't know what was going to be big and bright until I turned the page. That's the struggles of English, huh? There was another sentence in here that I wanted to mention to you guys, but I couldn't find it, so I'll have to look again. But a couple pages before A.V. Later, this is another short story, Only the Dead Know Brooklyn. And this story is written completely in dialect, which is crazy, and I wanted to show you some of this is imitating the old New York accent. So, like right here, this is all written exactly how it would sound, so it's technically improper English here, but it's really fun to imitate the accent. I'll start right here. Out here in Brooklyn? I don't know what you mean, I says. Never heard of no one drowning here in Brooklyn unless you mean a swimming pool. You can't drown in Brooklyn, I says. You gotta drown somewhere in the ocean where there's water. Isn't that fun? Or like this last paragraph here. Jesus, what a nut he was. I wonder whatever happened to him anyway. I wonder if someone knocked him on the head or if he's still wandering around in the subway in the middle of the night with his little map. The poor guy. Say, I've got to laugh at that when I think about him. Maybe he's found out by now that he'll never live long enough to know the whole of Brooklyn. It'd take a guy a lifetime to know Brooklyn true and true. And even then you wouldn't know it all. Isn't that... It's super fun to... For me, it was super fun to read that story out loud. And, you know, I'm not amazing at accents, but it was super cool to... I don't know, like, imitate it because the book... the words told you exactly how the accent goes. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to think that they say like duh for the, for example. So that's it. I just wanted to share a couple little snippets of life from us and from that book. And I encourage you to try reading out loud, reading every word that you see, either in English or in Portuguese. It's really the first time I've done it in English, and it's been a really cool experience. I guess that in the olden days, people used to do that all the time, read out loud to their families, but now with TV, it's a forgotten art. So try it in Portuguese. Super fun. All right, guys. Happy American fall, happy Brazilian spring, and I'll see you soon. Thanks as always for the support. Peace.